talking about the new release of the P. So what do you guys think?
I think
Well,
it's...
first of all, I'm Nick, and I don't really play the Call of Duty game. I've owned a couple of them, actually, like Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, I did own. Just, I don't normally play through what I've heard. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't have any first-hand experience, per se. However, I would say that it definitely does pique my interest.
And I haven't played much of the Call of Duty franchise, yet I do think it is better than Advanced Warfare. It's still pretty good though.
I think it's significantly better than Advanced Warfare, mainly because with the whole new introduction of wall running and not being so repetitive game after game after game. And then also Treyarch has been making games since like for 7 years now in the Call of Duty franchise, starting with Black Ops 1 and 2, and I believe that they have taken the top as the best known Call of Duty franchise.
And you see, Black Ops 3 has
So
had a year longer than any other Black Ops or Call of Duty game in that matter of production.
Yeah.
True. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong in saying this, because like I said, I'm not a huge Call of Duty fan, but I think there's an extra amount of effort or attempt to really please the fans anytime a Black Ops game comes out, because they have been so loved in the past, and because they have shown, that they have shown people a fun Call of Duty game, which, while a lot of people, including myself, might find the series as a whole a bit repetitive or just uninteresting, I do think that it does create an interesting facet of sort of understanding it as a whole better.
Yeah,
so,
and
what do you guys... Oh, you can go.
you see, one of the things that made Advanced
Before
Warfare...
we dive, like...
One of the things that made Advanced Warfare so bad was that the boost jump was so unfair to some players. Whereas Black Ops 3, it's a lot slower.
Yes, that is...
But before we dive headfirst into the topic, get into the real meat and bones of things, everything about... Before we start really going into depth, I think maybe we should cover some news recently. Some nerd news, per se. So, recently there was a Star Wars International trailer released, which showed a lot of new footage of the movie that we didn't think we were going to get, obviously. It showed a lot more of Kylo Ren, other such stuff. Did any of you guys get to see it, perchance?
Was it the... Which one was it? Was it the second... Is this the second trailer that they had released?
No, it's an international trailer that they just released.
This looked pretty good.
Oh yeah, the other trailer. Well, all of it looks pretty good. So.
Yeah.
Would you guys like to take a moment to look at, to watch it real quick?
How long is it?
We can discuss
lobby right now, but
I've only seen it once or twice actually, so my memory might be a little foggy. But while you're going ahead checking that out, preparing to check it out, or at least. I just want to sort of give a quick rundown of my thoughts. I thought it was a neat trailer. I thought it was really fascinating, and it was handled nicely. I mean, all the trailers for The Force Awakens have really shown off J.J. Abrams' talents, and I think that I think it's going to be good. Honestly, it's promising, and it showed a lot of neat footage, new stuff that we haven't seen before out of the trailers. Got a little bit more of Rey in there.
But also, the Doctor Strange. They had more information recently.
Well, the Doctor Strange movie. There have been a couple of photos because it started shooting, or it started pre-production, and we've been seeing a couple of new pictures of it, and from what I've seen of it, it's showing some promise. It's early in the story right now. If you're familiar with the backstory of Doctor Strange, then he was a surgeon and that he was he was a surgeon. His hands got injured, and so he traveled, and you know, through the travels trying to repair his hands, he stumbled across, you know, mysticism and such, and that's how he became Doctor Strange, more or less. And from what we've seen so far, we're just getting a picture of Doctor Strange as he's in the new area, about to learn mysticism, maybe learning of the arts and such, learning of magic. Obviously, it's too early to tell anything about it yet, but I mean, you know, as it's a Marvel movie, you know, as such, I think it does look interesting. It looks good, and I think as far as the Doctor Strange, Stephen Strange character goes, it captures it well enough.
Yeah. So here you go.
So the Doctor Strange sounds like it's going to be a pretty good. Like, do you think it'll have a thing of the Infinity Stones?
Perhaps. I'm not sure. See, it's definitely steeped in a lot of them. This is obviously more of the magic side of Marvel than the cosmic side.
Still,
but if there were to be one, I do think it could definitely offer an interesting portrayal.
Because I mean, it seems like Marvel's trying to fit at least one stone per movie so they can get it over the stone.
Yeah, I think they're eventually going to, like, in the new movie, I think there's going to be, if it even has to do with the plot story or not, I think they'll include at least one Infinity Stone to it, because, I mean, they're trying to get the Phase 3 as quick as they can. So.
Yeah. Of course, the Infinity War is that's rounding out some Phase 2, and that's going to head us into Phase 3, so I think it's going to be really interesting to see how they get us there to the end of Phase 2, and how from there we get to transition to Phase 3.
You see, one thing that I'm really excited to learn is how they get all the stones together, since they're in like 3 different locations currently.
True.
And then there's the Ether that was released in Thor: The Dark World.
And perhaps what I was thinking maybe is that Part 1 will more or less be Thanos collecting the stones, because spoiler alert if you haven't seen Age of Ultron, it's been out for a while though. But at the end credit scene, you know, it's Thanos with the gauntlet saying, you know, I'll do it myself, you know, or paraphrasing a bit there. But you know, you get to see that, and I think Part 1 maybe Thanos. That may be the part where Thanos was collecting all the gems from all the different sources, and Part 2 may be him just releasing all the havoc. Not 100%, you know, sure if that's true, obviously. To take what I say with a grain of salt, but I do think that's a likely possibility.
Okay, so what do you guys think, now that we have covered, I would say, most of the very recent news?
You see, there's also the other side, though, like the gaming, such as Fallout 4 and Battlefront.
Yeah, I was going to say Battlefront.
True. Those releases, October of 2015 is proving to be a fruitful time.
Same with November.
Yes, October, November, and December are probably the most awaited months for, you know.
Although, I'm kind of excited for Fallout 4 because I've never played any of the Fallout series, but I've heard they're really good games.
I mean, I actually have not, I'm with you, I have not played any of the Fallout series, and I don't know anything about it, so I really can't put a bias on it or anything because I have never played Fallout series.
Whereas Battlefront, it sounds like a really interesting concept, having a first-person shooter in the Star Wars galaxy.
Yeah, being a person who has played all the Battlefront games from the PS2 all the way up to the PS4. I have hope for this game, and I have just realized or seen that there have been 2 more heroes added to the list: Han Solo, or Han Solo, however you prefer to pronounce it, and Boba Fett. They have both been added. Oh, and then also Emperor Palpatine.
I wonder if it's any coincidence that Battlefront's coming out along with The Force Awakens.
I don't believe it is. I don't believe it's a coincidence because, I mean, they haven't made a Battlefront game for, what, 7 or 8 years, and so I think they chose now, since they heard I think they both coincided with each other, that
So-
they were going to release around the same time.
So they're both
Bring
reboots
Star
of the
Wars
Star
back.
Wars franchise.
I hope they are, because, I mean, I think the Star Wars franchise needs a little uplift. Because all you see anymore is, like, the cheap Disney cartoons.
Or Lego games.
Star
Yeah,
Wars
whatever.
Rebels is good. What are you talking about?
It's good, but, I mean,
I enjoy Star Wars Rebels. That deeply hurts my feelings.
I
Actually,
enjoy it too,
if
but
I'm
I
being
mean,
honest, I haven't seen a lot of Star Wars Rebels, but it does seem like
I'm
a
just-
fine show, I guess.
I'm kind of curious.
I was
when,
talking about the Clone Wars. But,
around what
Oh,
time
the
did
Clone
Cartoon
Wars.
Network lose the
Yeah.
rights of
I
Star Wars?
never
and
got a chance to
Disney
watch the Clone Wars,
got
actually.
them. Because I mean, the Clone Wars was on Cartoon Network, but the Rebels is on Disney. So I wonder when the rights were exchanged.
Just, Lucasfilm, since they got bought by Disney and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Since they got snatched up by the Mouse
kind of like
House.
Marvel, how Marvel is part of Disney.
Yeah, Disney is
maybe-
quite the empire.
One thing
So,
I think I heard is the reason that Marvel was doing all the Infinity Stones was to have a good ending, because they're about to lose some of the copyright to most of their characters.
No, what do you mean, like?
Like, a lot of the copyright on the characters was going to expire, so they're trying to make as many of those characters' movies as they could.
I thought they bottom up. Do you mean like? I thought they, from what I understand, and maybe I'm wrong, Marvel Studios have the rights to those characters. They can have them for however long they want. I've heard stuff about actor contract agreements, about how that's going on and how some of them might want to depart from the Marvel films. But I haven't heard anything per se about the copyrights letting up.
See, I don't even remember where I read that. It was a few years ago, but it still kind of was interesting.
Yeah.
So do you guys think that's all the news that all the
Pretty
very
much.
recent news that we have heard of?
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty much.
So, why don't we move on to the new release of Call of Duty Black Ops 3? I think this is a game that I think it's the best Call of Duty game in a while, but I don't think it lived up to its hype.
Oh, well, apparently we've ran into some problems. The internet's not good enough to stream. So I guess we could talk on more about the Call of Duty while we wait for it to come.
Yeah, okay. I believe that being a person who has completed the campaign, and I believe that the campaign it could have been much better. Like,
It's still
with all
pretty
the
good, though.
Snapchat. Yeah, I know it was good, but it was a little confusing at times. Because
Yeah.
I remember seeing all the Snapchats about the forest and things like that, and I was expecting it to be like Black Ops 1 and 2 the Prime Directive, instead of having people switch sides all the time, and then not being as creepy as the campaign was. And no one else in this podcast yet has completed the campaign, because I just no life it for about 7 or 8 hours.
I'm closer, though. I only have like 4 missions to go.
Yeah, 4 missions will take like 34 hours. Dude.
Still, that's about a night.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the stream's improved a little bit.
Okay.
So, what do you want to go over first?
We can.
You want to do multiplayer?
Yeah, we could go ahead and, or like, do you want to like start playing it, or do you want to actually like just talk about it?
You see, I think we should save the zombies for last. So should we do the multiplayer,
Yeah.
the free run, or the campaign first?
Let's go ahead and do campaign, since we're already on the topic of campaign.
Okay. Do you want to start the first mission?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the first mission, because
Here, I'll invite you.
okay. Well, I'm already in the party.
I know, but I'll invite you to the game.
No, I'm already in the game.
Oh. I don't know how that happened. Is that because you're in the party?
I joined.
Oh.
No, it's because I joined.
So, you want to do the first mission?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. But as me talking, I have completed the campaign, and I mean it was something. I mean if you have ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, it was really good. And then the last 30 minutes, I mean, it was still good, but it just, like, with all the trippy stuff, I'm pretty sure the director took acid for the last 30 minutes of the movie. That was basically the last 3 or 4 missions of Black Ops 3. I mean, it was really confusing on the Prime Directive, and then... What?
You see, I wouldn't really insult any directors or anything, because they have a lot of power, and they can take our videos down.
Stanley Kubrick's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe, well, Activision has been known to take a lot of YouTube downs, so maybe they hear us doing that, don't like it, and take it down.
Well, I mean, I love the campaign, it's just, I thought they could have clarified the last 3 or 4 missions. I mean, believe me, there are probably people a lot worse than people who are just starting a podcast.
Oh,
you know?
Okay.
No, Gilbert, there's nothing worse than that. I mean, we're basically operating on a level of Hitler crazy right now.
Yeah, we're like Mecha Hitler.
You see,
exactly.
It's not going to be
get worse. It just doesn't get worse.
On the campaign, we're probably not going to have the original full thing, because we both have our characters upgraded a bit, so we'll have more power than the starting character would.
Yeah, since I have completed the campaign, I have the majority of the guns, and I have all of the outfits, and so I'm a higher level than Mason currently, as he is a 9, and I'm a 13.
But also, I have spent most of my points on the cores instead of the weapons, so therefore I might have a few more abilities than you.
Yes, yeah. And then neither of us have the dual core or whatever, which makes us use all of them at once.
Yeah,
but,
that's sad.
The campaign, spoiler alert, so if you're gonna get butthurt about it, just go ahead and, stop or skip around, 20 minutes later. But, I mean, this was one of the more depressing campaigns that Call of Duty I've seen, because, I mean, basically all the main characters die. I know it's just, they all die, so.
There's death everywhere.
Yeah, your main character, spoiler alert once again, Mason, cover your ears.
Okay.
Mason's already heard it, it's too late.
Oh yeah, because you accidentally spoiled it.
The main character commits suicide, and so, I mean, it's a little depressing, and, I think that was a really good decision on their part, because it really ended this campaign with a memorable moment.
Also, I see it as it could have been. It's also a bad kind of view, because they could have continued on the campaign possibly if they would have left the main character alive.
Well,
you understand where I'm coming from?
This is a different character. Yeah, this is a different character than the Black Ops 1 and 2, so I bet this is
Yeah, but they could have done Black Ops 1 and 2 and carried over the unnamed character.
True. You mean Mason?
No.
Alex Mason?
That they ended that in Black Ops 2, but they could have carried over the main character into a Black Ops 4 or something.
Well, if you saw the at the end credit sequence after you beat the campaign, there is a message to all the fans and stuff who have stuck with them the entire time. And it hints at there being a Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and so if they had that and there wasn't a Call of Duty Black Ops 4, then I will be greatly disappointed.
You see, there's probably going to be Treyarch's probably going to go on with the Black Ops 4, but what do you think Sledgehammer's going to do for the next game?
Honestly, I don't really know. I hope they don't do Advanced Warfare 2, even though I want that to happen eventually.
Yeah, it could have been. Honestly, it could be a continuation because the main character is still alive, still able to move.
Yeah.
The Lucky Plucker and Little Soul. Do you copy?
Nick, that's really loud.
Sorry, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto.
It's kind of loud.
I believe that next year I hope Sledgehammer makes contrary to popular opinion, I hope they make Call of Duty Ghosts 2. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but I want to see the ending of the story because, as in Call of Duty Ghosts, your main character is shipped off to like prison. So I kind of want to see it. I want to see the end of that story.
Also, I think it'd be cool if they continued on with like a whole new story arc, like not Advanced Warfare, not Ghost, not Original, not World at War, not Black Ops, but like a whole new game.
Well, I mean, they have so many. Call of Duty already has so many things that I think they just need to like stick with the mission or stick with the story and go with it until it ends, and then make a new story, go with it until it ends. Yeah. Mason, are you gonna start up the?
Yeah,
mission?
let's get over with the talking. Let's go ahead and start.
Well, we're still gonna talk.
Oh yeah, but like we should have started a while ago.
So in the campaign, as far as I know, you cannot jump, like boost jump.
Yeah, but you can wall run if you have the right core, I think.
Yeah, I have the wall running core.
I don't understand really the point of being able to wall run if you can't jump. You can jump, but you can't just boost jump.
Yeah.
Which is a little annoying. But yeah, here we're going to play through the first mission. Do you want to do any others, or do you just want to go to other game modes?
We can just do the first mission and then do some local multiplayer or something.
Oh, we're on the plane, aren't we? Yeah, we're on the plane, apparently.
Okay, well, Oh, I'm gonna check my loadout and stuff. Oh, I'm lagging.
You're lagging? Stream's not lagging, that's good.
Yeah, like I'm being glitched everywhere. No, I'm being glitched everywhere.
Oh, well, I'm saying at
So
least
do
the
you
stream
think that Call of
isn't
Duty
lagging.
Ghosts, or sorry, not Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, would you say that it's worth the money, or would you say it's a worthy purchase, perhaps?
I'd
Yes,
honestly, yes, but I'd wait until there was like a sale on it, because even though it is a good game, it still could have been a lot better. It's similar to Destiny,
Well, I mean,
how it was a great
So,
game, but it was planned to be better.
Well, Mason, I mean...
So, like, what are some of those issues that you have with the game?
I don't have like any major issues. I just don't like the way it feels. It feels a little like
so more
short,
or
as
less
in
the environment or atmosphere of the whole game.
that, and I feel like the whole gameplay perspective is like short. Like in the campaign, short. The missions are even short for the campaign. Yes, it is a kind of long campaign. It's just that the story part of it seems kind of short too.
Yeah.
Like the whole story could go through in about a week, whereas I'd rather see a story over a year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I expected more because they had
Well, I mean,
extra.
I don't necessarily think that the time it takes for the event of a game necessarily matters so much, because I mean, if you look at the Batman Arkham games, if you look at any of those, most of those, I believe, take over the place of one night. You know, it's one night, and it more or less highlights a chaotic night, but like some of the most chaotic nights of Batman's career. And you know, Arkham City, great game, fantastic. You know, it does a lot in that time frame. That was really the first one. I actually played Arkham City before I played Arkham Asylum, and that was really the first game that showed me that, you know, you can do a lot with the game, and you can have such a packed game while having it feel natural in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just
so
that this feels a little
but I just feel
unnaturally
like-
short to me.
Yeah, so it's more or less got a sort of a forced, sort of almost rushed feel, perhaps.
Okay,
One
Gilbert,
could
are you
say,
ready?
maybe.
Are you ready to go on?
Yeah, I'm ready.
As someone who is not a big Call of Duty fan by any means, but is still not necessarily a hater of it, I'm personally kind of interested in seeing what those who are invested in the series issues are, and what they enjoy
Mason,
about it.
What?
Can you shoot? Can you get the control core and I'll get the chaos core so we have
Oh,
equal?
okay. I'll have to go back to the
Oh.
safe house then.
Yeah.
You want the I need the control core. You want the chaos?
Yeah, because I have everything
Oh,
upgraded on the.
oh, it looks like it
chaos.
started. I'll exit once it gets going. So,
No, we can just go ahead and do it. It's-
okay, isn't your chaos upgraded a lot though?
Superstorms continue to hammer the region.
Yeah, mine's upgraded all the way almost.
Oh, and my control is fully upgraded. So,
These are uncertain times.
yeah, I guess I'll go back and get it because
Our future depends
it seems like it'll be a better
Well, I think-
representation
well,
too instead of us both having chaos.
populations continue to expand.
We'll get a chance to. Well, let's be quiet so we can let them listen.
The extreme conditions have led to a vast exodus of displaced residents. WA bases were on high alert this morning.
Direct energy air defenses neutralized the attack almost immediately. Protesters and local forces clashed again today, resulting in yet more bloodshed.
Make no mistake, this is a new Cold War. We may not always see our enemies, but they are out there.
My name is Jacob Hendricks. I'm your new CO.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it
This
would
is
tell you the
Egyptian
character's
Minister
name.
Saeed.
Yeah, because I never really got
by NRC
what the character's
forces
name was.
I mean, Advanced Warfare, they named him like every
After
cutscene.
the uprisings in Cairo,
Yeah, I
they
know.
may want to make an example of him.
Gave him out, forgot his name.
Punish him.
Mitchell.
We're not
Oh,
going
yeah.
to let that happen. Just so we're clear,
This is easily
this
one of
goes
the
wrong,
darker of the Call of Duty games.
you never
Yeah.
existed.
Black Ops 2, from what I've seen, was pretty dark too. But this,
Yeah.
honestly, it seems a lot
Take the
darker.
cake.
I just think it also follows the Black Ops.
Mother of all distractions.
I mean, yes, that is a
Yeah.
good way to write a game or a story a lot. Just putting different views on it.
Well, you haven't gotten to the end yet, so I mean,
Copy that.
Yeah.
Running traffic to runway 11.
Also a little creepy at points too.
Cargo 4019.
yeah, that's
And if the
like I said
campaign is
earlier.
that creepy, I'm a little scared to see
Course for landing
the
to
zombies.
runway 11. Please confirm. All right. You're
Do you
up.
want to go back and switch cores, or do you think we should just go on with both Chaos?
We can go on with both chaos. I think you'll have a chance to switch.
I haven't seen one and I played through it earlier just to be sure.
Well, and it's fine.
Input confirmed.
Huh?
Targeting parameters accepted.
You want to do
That's
both
fine.
Chaos then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't want to have to
All
sit through
clear down here.
that massive
Possible malfunction
cutscene at the
you're in?
beginning again without being able to
Now.
skip.
Yeah.
Firing.
I think this is I mean, yeah. There's a lot of explosions and I
Michael
think this
Bay.
is one of the better. Yeah. Michael Bay.
Michael,
Um,
from the mind of Michael Bay, the man who brought you Transformers.
There are honestly a lot of... Oh yeah, but the guy that I just shot with my melee, that's not the normal melee, but it's because of the class or core that I'm using.
Yeah.
Starring Megan Fox and Shia LaBeouf.
We're on it. See you at the RP.
If you see that I have a
Oh,
like
yeah,
in-
stop
in
moving and I'll show
multiplayer,
them,
there's
and I'll show it. Yeah, you see,
So,
he
in
has-
multiplayer, there's a gun called the Annihilator, and it completely destroys things. The one
it's,
got killed.
it's one of the
And then-
specialist guns.
Yes, it's one of the specialist guns. But in campaign, you can just use it
Security
like right
stations
off.
across the way in the
So-
tunnel.
Not right
Not
off.
right
It's,
off.
it's unlocked at level
we
10,
need
but
to-
it's,
Exact
yeah.
location.
Uh,
Heads and weapons
there
down.
are level systems
it
now in
cool
campaigns,
until we
and like
make a grab.
you can change your character look.
yeah,
I don't know
whereas
if you can see.
Advanced
but I-
Warfare, they just had upgrade points. And as you guys
Yeah.
can tell, I'm probably going to make a lot of references to Advanced Warfare. It's just that that's the only game I've ever played. Like, I mean, not the only game, but the only Call of Duty I've ever played. Because I didn't really have a console until last year, Christmas, where I got it.
I've had a Wii and PlayStation 4, and
I have owned every PlayStation at some point.
Did you even have the
PlayStation 1,
original? Oh, so you had the
yeah,
original.
PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 I did not have for a long time. It actually wasn't mine, it was my sister's. She got it. I only vaguely remembered it. We didn't have it for an incredibly long time. I didn't use it too much. Aside of, you know, like a Tarzan game, I believe. And I believe it was like a Barbie racing game or something. Not much variety, or I didn't. But PlayStation 2 was really the first PlayStation I started out on. I got to play, and I loved that thing to death. And then
One thing I
PlayStation
find
3, PlayStation 4, so forth. I really sort of fell in love from there on.
Taylor.
One thing that I really find annoying with the Call of Duty series is that the character who you're supposed to follow always runs like really slow, but yet you have full speed sprint.
Let's do
So
this.
Ready when you are.
I have played all the PlayStations, but I have not owned them.
you see, I've only ever
You wanna hop
played.
on that console?
I've
kill the
I've
alarms
played
on
on
this
all
floor.
of the
Get plugged
Xboxes,
in.
not much. I only really played. Well, I've played 2 Black Ops games, but I only played multiplayer. Oh yeah, these parts are kind of gruesome, but yeah, I've only played the
Taylor,
Black Ops
scan
2
for package.
and Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3.
Waiting for
Played them
hit
all
and
on
facial
Xbox
recognition.
360,
Other hostiles.
whereas
I thought it was only the minister.
I've played all
So
the
did
Call
I.
of Duties, and so
I played Modern Warfare
my
3
God.
also on a Wii, but
Poor sons of bitches.
on
I have played
The
all
NRC
the Call of
are
Duty
known
games,
for
and
brutality.
so I could make references to any of them, but I may not remember them too well.
you see, I played
Taylor.
Xbox One on Evolve. That's the only
you
thing
know
I played
there
on
were other
Xbox
prisoners?
One. And the original Xbox I actually owned as my own console. The other 2 were
Understood.
at friends' houses.
Check the next
So
feed.
the original Xbox, I mainly played Tony Hawk Underground, which was a really good game. It didn't have a very good story, just the feeling of it was good.
Are we just gonna leave him?
But it had a
Have
soundtrack.
our orders.
That's for sure.
It did have an okay soundtrack.
Nostalgia.
Critic. That's good.
Yes.
That's him, the minister.
But yeah,
Um,
I haven't played any of the PlayStation consoles up until now, but I've heard that the PlayStation 3 had free online, which
He's being moved.
kind of doesn't make
Yeah.
sense when it came out. Didn't it come around when Xbox 3 came out, or did it come out earlier or later?
Xbox 360. It came out around that time, which
You
that's
see-
something I really wish they had never changed. I mean, free multiplayer. I believe it should always.
Yeah, but it also
In my
caused
opinion, I believe it.
Speaking,
it
speaking
caused
from a
Sony.
person who just got multiple.
Match confirmed.
Yeah,
Moving to
I
secure.
just got PlayStation Plus not too long
2 minutes.
ago. I haven't had my PlayStation 4 console for very long, so
Son
it
of a bitch was
wasn't
never
until
fun.
recently, actually
sound like the
yesterday,
voice of
that I got to
Trust me.
get
I am.
PlayStation Plus. And you know, it was definitely a change, seeing how I'd, I mean, you know, not too long ago, been playing the PlayStation 3 pretty regularly, free online and stuff, only to make this transition. And
You
it
see,
really is kind of disappointing.
one of the reasons I am kind of glad about the paid online is because the free online that Sony had before caused them to fall several $billion behind Xbox.
Oh, and by the way, if you see people on fire, like randomly bursting on fire,
Or-
I put out my specialist ability.
Or if
Fire.
if you see them puking or passing out, that's because of my ability.
That being said, as
Such-
far
such
as
as
ways
this
to
guy.
pay for, that being said, while we're still on the tangent of online playing, I do think that PlayStation Plus is a good program. As any,
I don't
mean,
understand
the fact that you get discounts on games, free games, movie deal, you know, the deals. I do enjoy
You
that.
see,
aspect.
Xbox is similar, but you don't get the discounts. You just get free games, but the free games are really good quality.
Cell block ahead. On me.
But yeah, PlayStation. I don't understand the PlayStation Network. I think it should be part of the PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Network,
You mean
like-
you mean PlayStation
I'll
now?
take point. You've reached
Or,
observation.
no.
Like what do you mean?
PSN.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's PlayStation.
It's basically like a simplified version of PlayStation Plus,
wait.
but I can never
Interrogate
explain.
has his back to the door.
Yo,
Well, you know, it
there's
does
a-
bother. Sorry, I was thinking of PlayStation Now, which is the what you can do to
Oh, and Gilbert, apparently you don't even have to
PlayStation
shoot on this part.
That's how you get to play
Like,
older
I didn't even
games,
shoot
and
last time in
I
the-
don't agree
We're
with,
here to extract you.
about PlayStation Now. You know, the system you can subscribe to in order to play older games, games from earlier then. One of the things I don't like is that in order to like get certain free games or in order to actually purchase them, you have to get a subscription to PlayStation Now. Otherwise, you can only rent them.
Yeah, and
Which
then even
I
in
think
the renting,
I think it would just be a smarter move to be able to
This way.
buy them,
Get the door. I'll cover.
even if you didn't have the subscription.
and then the renting still isn't the best way to play them because the renting on PlayStation is quite expensive.
I'll cut the poor bastard down.
I mean, it's
I
only like $2.
think it could be worse, actually.
It could be worse.
Yeah,
but
it's only like
it's,
$2.
it's still quite
I think,
expensive.
yeah, I think,
Khalil.
and the fact that you
Can you
do
fight
that
me?
they offer
Oh,
a few different
we'll grab a
deals,
weapon
like,
from
you
the locker
know.
room up ahead.
But the
For a
movie,
different time
the
period,
movies
rental.
are definitely a lot more expensive than the games.
Yeah, I do think that
Sounds like they're finally on to
Hold
us.
on.
it would be a lot
I
easier
need
for
to-
those
I need
that
to-
want to get older games without having to subscribe to another monthly service to just be able to buy them. And I think
Yeah,
that would
like-
also be a benefit
like-
to PlayStation.
I mean,
if
PlayStation has
they just
released,
allowed that.
PlayStation has
But-
released statements saying that they will never have backwards compatibility. But I do think that you should be able to buy older games online at least instead of the discs. So I can understand companies
having
not
to go
wanting
through the hassle of signing up.
Because I can understand companies not wanting to make new or discs for older consoles. Like they don't want to have to make 4 discs just for PlayStation. But they should be able to. You should be able to download them all on like. I don't know if the PS2 or the PS3 one had download, but
One of the things, but at the very least, some games, you know, they'll get re-released or remastered. I mean, you know,
yeah,
you can
remastered.
get GTA 5 for the PlayStation 4, which was also available last gen. And, did that come out whenever like PlayStation 4 was out yet? Or
I don't know. I remember it
might-
was
okay,
really
sorry,
big.
that's
GTA 5 was
but,
a
like-
huge. It had huge
you
hype
know, I know
on
it
it.
was a phenomenon, but were the current gen consoles out yet? Whenever that came out, I can't really remember.
I'm thinking it was a few
That
months
might have
after.
been, but like the remastering of games like The Last of Us, I think, is also a fun idea. I recently finished The Last of Us
Trust me.
remastered. It was my first playthrough of The Last of Us ever,
Oh,
and
you finished?
I was,
Oh, are
I was
you-
really astounded by the game.
Nick, are you still doing
Yeah,
the?
with the exception of the Left Behind DLC, then I did finish the main story though.
You did?
And I
did you
do
finish
like
the other DLCs, or is that the only DLC?
that's the only DLC
Oh,
Left Behind. But I finished the main story and such. And it was a great game, and I liked how you were able to get it again. Like I said, I didn't get to play it on the PS3.
That didn't
I passed it up, not really acknowledging how amazing it would be, and you know the fact that it got remastered and that I got it. You know, I like the remastering system.
We still set on our
I mean, if we can't buy them without subscribing to a subscription, at least some games. Not all of them, of course, but at least some games do get the opportunity to be put back out there.
For example, I think they're going to remaster some of the older Call of Duties.
I wish they would because I heard World at War and the actual just Call of Duty games were really good, but I never got to play them, so I'm kind of sad because those were some of the biggest games in the Call of Duty franchise. And also being the original, they were not, like, I remember most games when they have big things like this and Assassin's Creed, the games tend to be worse the longer they go on.
I mean, I think the Assassin's Creed, now that you're talking about that, I think some of those are getting a little better. Like, for example, Syndicate,
They were smart enough to take out the multiplayer that most people did not like.
yeah,
But Unity
thank goodness.
Unity had the most factual errors out of all of them.
Yeah, but it was a fun game.
And an interesting fact about the Assassin's Creed series, every assassination of the, like, major assassinations, not just like the soldiers, but like every major assassination was at the same time and place that you did it in the game.
That's neat.
It is quite neat.
Diaz, I'm in position.
Copy that. Hendricks, rendezvous with Hall on the other side of the hangar.
Man, this mission's freaking easy.
It is
After
quite
going-
easy now. See, my biggest problem is
After just beating the entire story,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty easy.
and you see how some of the, you know how you get some of the same character gear from by playing,
Keep up, right?
like some of the enemy gear by playing.
Yeah.
I often get confused on who's my enemy because some of my allies are wearing very similar armor. You see that guy just wall running gravity spiked apparently, but yet I can't do that because of my core. What?
Are you jelly?
Oh, whoa, how? What core are you using?
So what do you guys think about the campaign for Black Ops 3?
The campaign. I think it's a good all-around campaign.
I mean, they not like, but the fact that it was fun.
Yeah.
You see, apparently they had
so,
to
like,
change
what were
it.
some aspects? Any standout missions? What were some of the things that made it a positive experience?
I mean, all
I like the safe house a lot.
Really good addition. And now you can customize your own loadout.
Yeah, that and being able to customizing your loadout and your cores, because Advanced Warfare, I got kind of mad because they basically said, oh, you can only jump in these missions. You can only use your shields in this mission. Like how they had different exos, whereas in the other games, like in multiplayer, you got to make your own, and you got to pick what kind of exo abilities you have.
Expect us to fight in the dark?
Yeah.
Something like that.
But in here, you get to pick what abilities you do and what guns you use.
Yeah, I mean, easily, I think this is one of the campaigns. So.
And apparently they had to change the campaign because the multiplayer campaign part of it, you couldn't have done just story. You had to have waves of enemies in order for the multiplayer part to actually be multiplayer, kind of, without it just being too fast of a playthrough.
Yeah.
Now what? Vito's got us pinned down.
With the nightmare mode, I have unlocked that, and I'm not really.
How do you unlock the nightmare mode?
You have to do the campaign.
Is that really how you have to do? Well, I haven't played the campaign, so I guess maybe after I go through the campaign, I can. I guess is nightmare mode multiplayer?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, what exactly is nightmare mode?
I haven't tried it out, but it's basically it has like campaign characters, but with zombies, and it's like on its own. Like in the last mission, Mason's up here again. Spoiler alert once again. In the very last mission of the campaign, the lady.
Whoa, Gilbert, something happened.
What?
Oh, I think something happened. I don't know. I got like teleported.
Holy
shit! Internet.
Oh no! Hold on.
Finally got it.
We need that door open now.
Okay. Oh, why are there so many? This is almost as bad as that one mission.
So, what do you guys think what are some things that you felt like they could have added in there pretty easily, or they cut out possibly, that would have made the game better? What are some things that you feel?
I actually can't find.
I can't really find anything that they could have added in at the moment. If I think of anything for the end of the mission, I'll say it. Just.
We're in the clear. We can take it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Those other hostages we saw.
I mean, I feel like they could have given more background behind your character. All you get to do is make what he looks like.
There's still people.
But like, you could have had a better background. Like, they could have told you your character's name at least.
Or have you changed so much that you forgot?
But I guess with the multiplayer, they couldn't have done that.
I wish they had the. Like, I can't find the paint job place, so...
Oh, it's not, I think I know where it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know.
Nathan, come back here. Trophy.
What? Oh, okay. I've been trying to go through and collect the collectibles, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah, just look around.
I got the wheel. Get on the turret.
Oh yeah, Gilbert, you get on the left turret. I'll get in the right. This is a bit different because I was in the left turn my first playthrough of this mission.
Yeah, no, I was in the right the string. Just shoot. I mean,
Yeah, and I wish they included a bit of the underwater in the campaign so far, but I mean, that was one of the biggest things was being able to fight underwater.
oh yeah.
And multiplayer-wise, the maps, they were like, oh yeah, each map's gonna have a place to wall run, but the maps that I played that weren't in the beta basically have no needed wall running, whereas in the beta there were some places that you could only get to by wall running.
Oh man, I just lagged really bad. But yeah, I agree with you, because like I've played some of the maps, and they have not had that experience, and yet now, let's shoot those robots.
Oh my, gun overheated, great.
I have to cover you too.
No, it cooled off. Oh, I can't even see.
America. Man.
Merc and full.
So the only thing that I have to say, like, seriously complain about this game is the missions. Like, the first playthrough of this game, I played it on the campaign.
Oh, another thing.
And
here you go.
so like I played through this on Recruit, and being a person who is not that bad at Call of Duty, I found the campaign actually quite difficult.
That me too, and I mean the main reason I do the campaign on Recruit is mainly because I just want to know the story.
Yeah, that's what I do too. So.
But you see, the Recruit was quite hard.
I'm fine, please, just get me out of here.
But two things that I think they could have added were, first off, there's no straight off one-shot sniper rifle. They're like either, oh, you have to get a waist or above, or there's that burst fire. Burst fire is actually pretty sweet.
A one-shot sniper would be too overpowered.
Then how come there was one in Advanced Warfare without being too overpowered?
Yeah, there wasn't one in Advanced Warfare.
Moors.
No, that wasn't one shot all the time.
Well, most of the time. I wish they could have at least had it. Oh, I guess this is... Oh, yeah, here's the gruesome part that we were talking about. I haven't seen this since Friday. This is really gruesome. Viewer discretion advised. Yeah, like, viewer discretion advised. This is quite gruesome.
Very. I mean, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Please no, sir. Please no.
Oh, he didn't even need that one. He just rips it off.
Oh, there goes your arm. Yeah, exactly.
There goes your leg.
And there goes your leg.
Yeah, it's not supposed to bend that way.
Help. And here goes his other arm. Oh.
And here goes your guts.
I feel so sorry for this dude. Like, oh.
Why didn't the guy jump out of the container to save us?
Because they're pretentious buttholes.
Especially
Anyway,
that Hendrix guy.
Yeah.
He's a Jimi Hendrix imposter.
Okay, so do you wanna go to online multiplayer right now?
That, or do you want to do the free run?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Oh, hold on. How do I get out of this cutscene?
Just when you
Calm down. Just relax.
just
You're gonna be
skip it.
fine.
I can't.
Give it a chance.
It's one of the unskippable ones. I hate the unskippable
You've got
cutscenes.
objectives.
No, we made a mistake.
What?
It's always gonna be better than machine.
We have made a mistake.
Could you say that you have
What
done
mistake? No, Gilbert, it might be like
We can't
Advanced
quit.
Warfare, where you have to go through the cutscene before you can exit.
But you got a long way to go.
I mean, and it's pretty cool. The next part's kind of like Inception too, so it's really cool.
Yeah.
Although I've never seen Inceptions, I've seen clips, which have made me want to see it. There's that guy named Taylor.
Yeah, his face kind of reminds me of
Hint, hint.
that
He
one-
plays an
the-
important role in
the-
the campaign. I'm not gonna spoil his role, but I'm just gonna say he has a huge role.
His face kind of
Well, I mean,
reminds me of that
we've
one
already spoiled the ending.
Vader.
Oh, but we haven't spoiled his role, Nick. Here, Gilbert, you want to
Yeah,
leave
okay,
now?
Well, I mean, what I'm saying is we've already spoiled a lot. It's not like...
Oh, well, I don't know
It's
his
not
role
like
yet,
it's-
Nick. I don't know his full role yet, so I don't want to spoil it. For me, too. I don't like the loading
So
because
no,
it doesn't. I don't
no,
know where the S thing came from.
Shame, shame, shame.
It's the S. Okay, I'm
Yes.
gonna leave and start up because I already
Yes.
have one ready.
A free run.
Yeah.
I think we could spend bulk time on the multiplayer and the zombies, but I think the free run's basically straightforward. So maybe one or two
Well, I
playthroughs
think
of
it's
it.
actually, it's one player only. So
Oh yeah, well I'll show it.
you do that, and I'll set up a custom game.
Yeah, you set up a multiplayer. I don't know how I'll join you, but
I'll invite you.
yeah. Here's the first free one course just to
I
show
like-
you guys. It actually takes about
do you
2
want
minutes. Yeah. Do you want it to be me and you versus boss, or me versus you? You know, it would probably
How about?
me and you versus bots because you know me versus you would not make an exciting fight.
Yeah, I dominate him.
An
I've
unintentional
witnessed
noob.
the slaughter. I've witnessed the slaughter of Mason by Gilbert's hands firsthand.
I spent hours
I
of
must say,
training
it is-
trying to
it
get
is
better. However,
brutal.
none of it helps. The only thing that made me somewhat good in Advanced Warfare was my lucky chance of getting the insanity, but
If you got the freaking insanity, like it was crap, man.
and the steel bite. I got the steel bite.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I have
and
the
I got the
steel bite.
doctor.
I
Like my very
Yeah,
first
okay,
supply
so-
drop, I
so-
got the doctor.
This is a big part of the Black Ops. Supply drops are coming back to Black Ops,
But you don't get them
they will
through
not be-
gameplay. You get them through some kind of currency, not
Yeah,
actual money.
but-
It's currency earned in the gameplay.
But in there will not be like guns and stuff. It'll only
Yeah.
be accessories.
Yeah. Do you have to make your own variants?
Yeah.
Can you get variants and emblems and stuff from the theater? Because I've never played a game, but I don't know what the theater
No,
is.
the theater is basically your like videos you've taken.
Oh, I don't know my time right now because I haven't been paying attention to that. I've been paying
So
attention to
what specialist are you gonna use?
for. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to pick when I get there.
I'm gonna use my customized Ripper or Spectre. I'm sorry.
I honestly do like the Ripper and the Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's my second favorite, but my favorite is the Annihilator.
I like the Scythe a lot. What's the one where you have? Where's the one? It's kind of like the Destiny's Hunter one, where you basically jab somebody's throat.
That's what?
It's in the Ninja Guys class thing. It's the two blades.
The Ripper? The
Yeah,
Ripper?
it's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, so here's my favorite classes. With specialists. For me personally, the Prophet Tempest.
I honestly don't like the
Yeah.
Tempest because I'm a very run and gun person.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well there's the
Seraph,
free run if you
Seraph-
guys want a better explanation.
Yeah. Seraph Annihilator. I like the Reaper, Psychosis, and Scythe. I mean, they're both pretty good. Spectre, Ripper, and then the Firebreak Purifier.
But yeah, the free run's just a way to practice all the new movements,
Yeah.
which I like
and
because
then
Advanced
there's-
Warfare, oh, here's an Exo Boost, and we're not going to teach you how to use it, just do it. Black Ops 3, you at least have a way to learn.
Yeah, and get good at it.
So, I guess, yeah, do you want to go ahead and go into the private match?
Yeah.
So, how do I
So
join?
the maps that I have played so far is Stronghold, Redwood. I've played Hunted, Havoc, Exodus, Evac, Combine, and that is it.
How do I join?
And then I've also played Nuketown. I'll invite you.
Oh, so yeah, he's gonna send me an invitation, but I might have to leave a little bit so I can actually, like, I'm gonna have to leave the broadcast for a little bit, so there's gonna be a short gap in gameplay because I can't stream and follow his invitation.
Okay. So since we're on the topic of the multiplayer, Nuketown, the new NUK3TOWN, Nuketown.
Should we just, or is that what we're gonna play on?
Yeah. So what do you guys think of this fan favorite? I mean,
see, I've never played on other consoles, although I did my first time playing any Nuketown ever. I did really good, but then my second and third, I did crap, getting like .13 KDs. First time I ended up getting like a .6 K, like a 6 KD, and then I did crap getting a .13 for the next 2 rounds. So I basically quit playing Nuketown. I honestly like the bigger maps better.
I mean,
I gotta say, I'm sorry, I've gotta say that
Gilbert, did you invite me?
Out of all the maps that I have gotten to try in Call of Duty, Nuketown's my favorite. I'm not, like I said, not a big Call of Duty fan. I haven't played all the games. I'm not like super into it, but I've had my fair share of experience with it.
Okay, so I didn't have to leave
out
to
of those,
do this.
I've always found that Nuketown is the most fun map.
Here, let me make my class.
I think I'm with Nick. I think Nuketown's probably the best map in Call of Duty.
I'm not a big fan of
something about it that's very unique and I'd say incomparable to anything else the series really has to offer.
Oh, so apparently I can't do dual wield and extended mag on the pistol. But yeah, I do like the extended mag perks and how you can upgrade the damage. That was one thing that made me sad with Advanced Warfare, is that you couldn't upgrade the damage of a gun.
Yeah, unless you bought like a bunch of supply drops and got the variants.
Yeah.
No one likes doing. And since I pre-ordered, I have the weaponized 115 camo, which is arguably one of the best camos in Call of Duty history.
Was that the only upgrade is that the only one you could get? But how do you get that by pre-order? Which one did you pre-order?
The extra camos. I got the $99 version, and I got Black Ops 3 camo. I got the weaponized 115 camo. I got the True Veteran camo. And I got the Cyborg camo.
I just got the True Veteran and the Black Ops 3.
You think the $99 version was worth it?
Yes, it was. I got the giant bonus zombie map, which continues the story with Dempsey, Rick Toff, and all those guys. So it's exciting.
I didn't pre-order the 99, so I don't get the big map, I don't think. Is the big map the Morgue City?
No, it's Giants.
It's the what?
It's called the Giants. Which I might be wrong, and it is Morgue City, but it's whatever.
Oh, I haven't done my score streaks, which are something I normally do.
I'm using the Cerebrus, the Wraith, and the RAPS, or RAPS, as I'm just gonna call it.
I'm calling it
all the best.
Ooh, you know, hey Gilbert, do you think we should both do the new specialist since you haven't got that much gameplay of it?
Which new specialist?
The Fire Break.
I've actually already used the Fire Break.
Oh, well, so I haven't. But they released the information on him about 4 weeks ago, and the Black Ops 3 Fridays.
Yeah, I've used the Firebreak and it's really cool, but
So I guess
I like the Ripper. And
I'm ready.
Simulator.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, if you go over, you can actually customize your specialist. Did you know that?
Oh, you can? Oh yeah, because the
Yeah.
armor. Yeah.
Like for example, I'm using. Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go ironic and give the flamethrower guy the Arctic camo.
Haha. My guy kind of looks like I'm a Daft Punk, except with a lot more brutal and.
But
violent.
yeah. So is it me versus you or?
It's us versus some bots, I guess.
Okay, yeah, it's me and you versus some bots, because then it would be exciting if
Yeah,
we were versus each other.
because I'd wreck you. Okay, so do you want to go ahead and start?
Yeah. Is there a
Okay.
time limit or?
It's as long as you want to go.
Oh. What's the
So-
Codcaster thing?
I don't know. So how many viewers do we have right now?
I don't know how to tell,
Okay.
honestly.
Well, if
turned
anyone's
off-
watching, hello and welcome to the Fool's Paradise podcast, the podcast with problems.
Here, let me see.
We stream every Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Yeah,
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard. Eastern Standard.
Scouting AO for choke.
Oh, this is weird. This is a little weird.
Team deathmatch.
Oh, we joined the wrong team.
I did. What team did you pick?
Black Ops.
I picked Black Ops 2. You see, for a while, I accidentally had it set to Codcaster, which is a really cool thing, set with annotations. Did you die? Did you
Yeah,
die?
I died. I
Me
made a
too.
mistake and got a sniper.
They all came in a wave. Oh heck, what
Yeah.
difficulty are these?
I don't know.
Did you mess with the difficulty?
No.
Okay, so they should be regular. I normally play against recruits, but the recruits went stupid because they wouldn't even look at you. They just walk around. Yeah, the difficulty's obviously a lot harder. Yeah, I can't get a single kill for some reason. What the heck? What lag? How is a bot lagging? Yeah, I'm not getting any kills. This is probably regular. Because, you know, I'm terrible at Call of Duty. So yeah, I'm
Picking
screwed.
up some kills. Oh, ran up.
Hey Gilbert, should we
I
leave
ran out of
and
ammo.
Gilbert, let's leave and lower the difficulty because from here it's not gonna have any good
No,
gameplay.
it's recruit, Mason.
How?
Mason, it's recruit.
How did
It's
you
'cause
mess
you
with the
suck,
difficulty?
remember?
What?
Cerberus
No. I had it on recruit. I was joking.
Oh.
I wanted to make you feel better.
Well, I don't know how I was. No, I don't know how I'm dying because I had it on recruit yesterday and like I got 0 death to like 23 kills. Maybe you have it on regular instead of recruit. I'm for sure on that.
No,
case.
I have it on. I have it on recruit.
Well, I doubt it because I'm at 1 kill, 18 deaths, and I'm lagging too. So
Maybe they could watch my stream for the better Call of Duty player.
no. But yeah, go check the
Get wrecked,
settings
mate.
because I don't think this is recruit.
It is, but I'll as soon as I get my wraps, I'll do it.
Cause then, yeah, like I can't even hit them. It's like my bullets are going through them. Yeah, let's.
Maybe you
Hey
just-
Gilbert, we should go ahead and leave because this is
Give me-
terrible video for the viewers.
Let me get my rapes.
Why? It'll be easier to get your wraps
That'd
if
be cool.
you
Fine.
lower the difficulty.
Fine, hold on. It's on recruit. Oh my gosh.
How are you sure?
Because I was just screwing with you.
Are you sure, or were you screwing yourself?
If I was screwing myself, I would know.
Because Gilbert, the other day, I mean, just yesterday, I had it set on recruits, and I had 0 deaths by enemy.
Well, maybe you're not doing too good.
So basically, Nuketown is my least favorite map. Also.
Yeah.
And I was playing on a different map. But also the lag is affecting me to where I can't even hit the enemy.
Hold on.
Oh, flamethrower. Get roasted. Ha ha ha, you see that pun?
Sadly.
Okay, so I'm slowly getting better.
Slow,
As I see you get
deadly.
them all.
How many bots did you put on?
10.
Okay, because I was doing 5 yesterday too.
Friendly server is inbound.
Dude, you have to go all in, man.
Yeah, everyone
heck.
knows that.
This is intense. I'm lagging. Every time I try to punch, I lag.
Black
What's
Ops
going
at
on,
work.
Ray?
Beautiful thing.
Good. Yeah, I mean,
I ended up pulling it back near the end. You used your tank the entire
14.
time.
no, I did not.
Most of the time.
It was the kill streak, and I had it just let it go. I just let it go.
You've seen my work. It speaks for itself.
I look like a Daft Punk. I look like a Daft Punk.
Who's Daft
That's
Punk?
pathetic. You don't know who Daft Punk is?
No.
That's pathetic.
Well, who is he, Nick? You should at least tell me who he is.
I would play their music
They are
right now.
They are music artists
Of what
I
genre?
Would play, funk.
of, yeah,
Of what genre, Nick?
techno funk sort of
No
stuff.
wonder I don't
funkish.
enjoy that species of music.
You know the song "Get Lucky."
No.
So we.
Copyright.
Gilbert, if we're singing it, they can't call copyright on us.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying. Mason, it's
know
on
that-
recruit.
It's on recruit. Hold on, let me see what this Codcaster is.
I'll put it on 6 for just for you. Or
What?
7, I'm sorry.
This
Mason,
is
I'll put it on 7.
this is interesting.
What?
Codcaster is basically a mod menu for Black Ops 3. This is
Me too.
interesting. Here, I got an idea. Turn on spectating, and I'll spectate you while I look it up. Okay?
Yeah, you can spectate me and actually have like good content.
Yeah, and that way I'll look up the Codcaster, too.
Yeah, hold on, let me get on spectating.
But yeah, third person. You can turn on third person with Codcaster. You can get a list of players. You can get a score panel.
Where is spectating? Oh, Mason, you just have to go to Codcaster. You have
I
to
do?
choose it in time. I guess. You'll see it in game.
Hold on. Let me put on settings then.
Okay, well I'm gonna start in a second. Okay, now I have that stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, then start.
Yeah, you can start.
Okay, just spectate me.
I guess Codcaster is something they use for tournaments then.
So you guys want to talk about any other topics?
Well, what do you have any topics in mind?
What have you guys been up to as of late?
I don't know.
Well, playing
On the
Black
stream,
Ops.
we're a minute past the hour and 10-minute mark.
That's the first. Literally.
I'll point.
Well,
Okay,
of course.
just spectate me.
Oh, I'm on the wrong team.
Just go Codcast. Okay, are you spectating
Okay, I'm
me?
on it. Yeah, I'm spectating you.
Are you ready to see this?
Yeah,
You like my pink railgun?
it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, well, like it's like a mod menu basically, but you can't play with it. But yeah, well, while you guys watch his gameplay, I'll look up the Codcaster just to figure out what it is.
Threat neutralized.
Get wrecked.
Get Shreked. Ogre aggressive.
Get dialect.
Intellect? Dialect?
Get Spect. Yeah. Son. Person. Dude.
Threat neutralized.
Man.
It's so
So, yeah.
weird without bots going everywhere.
Do you have any ideas for topics?
So I
Nick?
recently...
Yeah.
Have either of you played anything of The Last of Us?
I haven't.
Have
Gilbert.
either of you played anything from The Last of Us?
I have.
Hey,
You
Gilbert.
have?
Yeah.
Did you play the game, like what? Did you finish the story, or?
Seraph liquidated.
No, I just played one mod match.
Oh. Well,
So-
I'm happy to report that The Last of Us shattered my expectations. I figured it would be a fun game, it'd be a good game. Obviously, it had a lot of critical and commercial success. So, I expected it to be good.
Hey,
However,
Gilbert.
I figured that it could not live up to the hype, that it couldn't
How long will this?
deliver as
How
much
long
as
is
people
this
believed it
game
was.
gonna be?
As long
However,
as it can be.
thankfully I was wrong.
Well, because then we got to go to zombies, and I don't.
Last
How
of
long
Us
should our
is
stream be
amazing.
then?
It's fantastic, and I love it.
Well, we can do it until something, I don't know. 30 people back here. I want to shank someone.
How about
Surgical precision.
when you get 30 kills?
How about when I get my wraps? And after
That
I
or
use them.
30 kills.
Wasted.
I'm already halfway there, so just until I get my wraps, because I want to use the pistol.
I've already used the wraps so far. Used it in a local match with my sister.
Deploy Cerberus asset.
Yeah, I've used wraps doing this.
I wish you could get on top of the buses.
You can't. It'd ruin the Nuketown feel.
Oh, and wall running doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Do you like me? I'm just, you know. Oh. Where's all the bots? What? Oh, they're not spawning, that's why.
Why?
Look at them.
What do you mean?
They're not spawning.
Why are they not spawning?
Because they're being dumb.
There's a kill.
It's my Ripper again.
This is strange.
I wonder what's doing that.
Cause I mean, this is the smallest map, so if they're all spawning,
No, they're not spawning. There's
I
only
know.
one
So if they
spawning.
all were spawning, then they'd be everywhere. Cause this is the smallest map in Black Ops history.
Rough it down.
Wraith, on standby.
You got a race
There's a
now.
race.
Wait, go back. Did you already use it?
Yeah, he's a...
Oh, there's one person I see on the map who just got killed. There's another person.
Yeah.
Only one of them is spawning.
Yeah.
Threat down.
Raps deploy ship on standby.
Yeah, because I can see where they're at on the map.
That's like really weird.
It is. It's kind of creepy
now,
too.
Now.
Cerberus exiting AO.
Draft.
Camo engaged. Wraith dawn.
None of them are on the map right now.
Deploy reps. Cause some chaos.
Heads up. Deploy ship overhead.
Maybe you
I got
accidentally
those
turned on
traps,
some setting.
Knowing me, I probably did. Where's my reps?
Wraps away.
Reps. Oh,
Yeah, I don't see any on the map.
look at those reps.
Totem 3-1
There are
rollers
no
inbound.
enemies on the map, Gilbert.
Wraith recall to
None.
They all
None
rage
at all.
quit.
None.
They don't want to face me, dude. I'm too
Vital
MLG
munitions
pro for
away.
them. I'm just gonna
Returning
wall
to
run.
base.
man.
Well, Gilbert, our score is 23. You've had your wraps.
TACOM out.
Do you want to end the game?
I'm gonna get a.
You're gonna get a what?
I want to kill myself really quick. I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay.
Here's how you do it.
I don't know if the cars explode. So you can't boost jump. Yeah, Gilbert, I don't think the cars explode. I tried to get...
See? So
Oh, okay. Well,
All mission objectives
Get
back.
wrecked.
Prep for evac.
you want to do zombies now?
Focus liquidation. Leaving the scene.
sure.
You've
And then
seen
we'll
my
end
work.
out the stream.
It speaks for itself.
But yeah, that was kind of
Well,
weird. The
it's
bots
been-
weren't
it's been
spawning.
So far, it's been a pretty fun first stream.
Yeah, pretty good.
We will be streaming every Saturday
At
at
2:30 Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get that to other times, so I guess we'll post that on our description or channel description soon.
Hold on.
Please join us at this time every time at the Fool's Paradise.
Podcast. The podcast with problems. Yeah.
The Genuine Podcast Problems.
Mason, I'll start
I'm
up
Nick.
zombies.
I'm Nick. Who are you people?
You stole that. We're gonna get hate now, Nick.
Hmm.
Why do you do
But yeah,
that?
who are you people?
Just
I think-
stay with me.
Did I leave the party or anything? Cause
Yeah.
okay, that was an accident. Oh, I almost joined Jacob Pellegrino's. I don't know how zombie works, so you should explain to me.
Yeah, I don't know how it works either, so.
Bowie knife.
I got
Looks
a
like I have to start out with a Bowie knife.
Yeah, Bowie.
Gilbert, I pronounce it Bowie. What is this
Bowie knife.
Dr. Monty's factory?
Oh, I just left. I just left on accident.
What is this Dr. Monty's factory?
I don't know. Change map.
What's Gobblegum?
Oh, look, the giant. Good. Start.
Hold on.
Well, too bad. I can't stop it, so. Well, I am not good at zombies.
Neither am I. I mean, I only have a knife, Gilbert.
Yeah, me too.
So we can't be
I think
too
we'll
good.
start out. No, we'll start out with a gun, I think.
No, the only weapon kit I had was a knife.
Hmm. Well, I hope we start out with a gun.
If we start out with a knife, that's gonna be quite bad.
Yeah. I know a glitch, so let me try it really quick.
You bear the mark.
I don't know if it breaks the game. That'll be. Oh, we got a pistol. That's good.
I don't think this is a dream.
We got a pistol. What glitch were you trying out?
Look up there. There's a dude. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, never mind.
To become the beast. What?
Don't do that.
Why?
I'll show you in a second.
Oh heck, zombies. I kind of want to become the beast.
Oof. Well.
What is this shit?
What? What is this? Do you get to turn back?
I hope so.
Watch, you never get to turn back, ever.
Insta-kill.
Insta-kill.
Damn it, I'm completely out.
Okay. So you become a monster for a little bit. Oh, I can get the Shiva, I think.
They are coming. They have already corrupted this world with their twisted malfeasance.
Should I get the Shiva, Gilbert?
You are chosen. You are marked. You are cursed.
Go ahead. Yes.
Do you know what's going on?
I'd like to know what I'm paying for.
Oh, you have to buy ammo too.
Oh, wait, who are you? Oh, you're the boxer, dude. I'm the detective.
Locate the beast. Can you find the items you need?
I'm gonna open the door.
Your world, as it was, is still here.
Oh, you gotta pay to open the doors.
Wrenched from its rightful place.
Oh, hey, zombies.
As you can tell, we are not good at Call of Duty.
Gilbert, no, I haven't died yet. You can't be too bad if I haven't died yet, or you haven't died yet. Yeah, you gotta pay to open gates. Oh.
I'm opening this door so I can go to the boss.
Got ammo. What box?
We got ammo.
The
Not a
mystery
moment too
buff.
soon.
Oh, can we both use it or only one?
We can both use it, just we have to get down there.
I think I took the wrong road.
It costs 950, so you can do it. Oh. I swear to God, if you get that.
You got a lot of nerve, creep.
If I got the ray gun?
Huh?
If I got the ray gun, what would you have done?
I would have been like really sad.
How are you losing money? Or gaining money?
Shooting zombies.
I like the Shiva a lot better, apparently.
Hey.
tear their way into your world.
I only need to know one thing. How do I beat him?
Only another sacrifice will set their appetite.
Hey, Gilbert.
Yeah.
Come heal me, please.
Did you die? Oh gosh.
Come heal me, please. Bleeding out.
I got you. It's fine. Cover me.
Hey, got lucky. Won't happen again.
I hate when the zombies yell.
I hate when they get behind you. How you keep getting points? I honestly would rather have the Shiva.
Mystery box.
I can't afford it yet. Probably about 1 or 2 more zombies and I can. Mystery box, here I come.
I got the gore gun.
I don't know how to
Look
get
at
over.
gun.
Oh, hey.
Sorry. Hey.
I don't know how to get to the mystery
Look at
box.
this gun.
I'm up here. I don't know how to get down there.
Maybe this is the start of a winning streak.
Look at this gun.
Hold on, I gotta get down there.
Mason, follow me in. I'm telling you where to go.
I'm down here now. I'm about to use it, okay?
Yep. I believe. Oh, you were just so close to the gun. Look at this gun.
Whoa, is that the same gun?
Yo.
Smell like a roasted turd.
Do we not have grenades?
That makes the kills only 1 shot, so just snipe him. Look out. I can tell you've never played zombies before.
Why?
I can just tell.
Well, what am I doing wrong?
You don't really know what any of this means. I bet now that I use the box, I'm gonna get the teddy bear.
What's the teddy bear do? What's the teddy bear?
Makes the box move.
Down before. I always get him.
This is like the second last thing I need right now.
I got something called the Haymaker.
That's good. Oh crap!
Oh, what are these?
I got the Haymaker too.
What are these? They're like Titan birds.
I don't know what they are. Just run. Just run. This is going to be our only attempt of this.
No, it's not.
Suck.
I'm gonna play this a lot more.
Well, for me it is.
It's
well, I mean,
fun.
after this one, we can just wrap up the stream because we can cover zombies more next time.
Okay, so well, no, Nick gets to pick the topic next time.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick.
Yep.
By the way, you remember you get to pick the stream next time.
I know.
So when does the zombies end, Gilbert?
There's a little more to it than that.
They don't.
I appreciate it.
When does the zombie end? Like, how long are we going for?
Until we die, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, I got a shotgun. Nice. Oh, good. So, insta-kill, you just have to knife, really.
Keep your filthy claws away from me, freaks!
Insta-kill, you only have to shoot 1 bullet.
I've shit scarier things than
Any
you.
attack will kill it instantly.
Warning those things up only delays the inevitable.
Get cover me.
I think maybe I should change up my game plan.
Nathan?
Oh, hold on.
Nathan? Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess
Nathan.
should we wrap up
Nathan.
should we wrap up the stream?
I guess. Well, thank you for tuning in to the Fool's Paradise, oh my gosh, Fool's Paradise, the podcast with problems. This was episode 1, and we covered the topic of Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
We'll see you next week at 2:30.
Thank you very much.
See you
Goodbye.
next time. Yep. Goodbye. Is that it?